Alright, welcome back to the forestry series, the Lumberjack series. Now, we have changed the tractor over. Funny thing is, the JCB was fine down in the garage when I took it down to sell it. Excellent. Didn't move a bit. We put it up here and it didn't like being on grass. Now we got this old Ursus. This lovely little beast. I like these things. But that's just what we want. That's all that's there for, is to paw the chip. And now we've been busy. We've actually chipped that lot. And if you look over here, you see everything's been heaped up. It's all been cleared up from back there. And we better just get this in place. Which we bring it around here, then we'll try and load this and sell this load off. Put the brakes on, and so get out the little skid steer with the right things on. Yeah, that's right. This should be worth a laugh again. Will be if it keeps stalling like that. I'm going to do this out of cab again once we get in position. I know my limits. There we come. I know my limits only too well when it comes to this sort of thing. This is one of those things I could do as a gearbox mod on, just to be able to slow everything down. I'm hoping we can get some of these out of here now. Now it's going to bounce this lot about a bit. In fact, quite a bit. Oh, we got the first one out. So I heaped them a bit higher than I meant to on there. I had too many of them to go on there comfortably. It'd be great with a wheel loader with the big grab on, but not quite so good with this little skid steer, which is a one at a time job. Whoops. I have got super strength on. I'm going to make use of it here, because I made a complete mess of that already. Looks a bit better. Gone a bit too far now, but there. We ain't got far to take it, have we? Well, we have, but as far as I'm concerned, we ain't got far. There's a great pity on the JCB that it's something I remember that Disco had problems with on some vehicles that he was playing with, where they'd walk and they shouldn't. And this one certainly has. Certainly decided to walk. Come on. I think we've got it now. I can't remember which way round this thing shuts, and I don't really want to shut, does it? Oh, I think we've got this one. Wrong way. That'll do. Let's see if we can get this one a little bit better. But you know my feelings about logging. This sort of thing is worse than bale handling, to my mind. They have got the bales to work reasonably well, but still don't feel the logs have got quite the feel of weight you need with them. Well, same as bales come to that. It looks very difficult to get that feeling of real weight. This would be easier if I had my joystick on, but with the USB bus and the state that's in on this machine, I cannot do it. which is the reason I'm not using the wheel on this. But dead word on my new PC, it's now in the process of being built. I think they've got all the bits together, now in the process of being built. Then comes a really big job. Once I get it, putting all the programs in. Not that I'm looking forward to that, I have to say. Well, I don't have to say it, but I'm going to say it. Better. Some of these are a little bit on the small side for what I really should be having on here. This one right at the front is slightly small, but now we know we're not going to cut both of those. It's going to be almost impossible, I would have thought. These things still don't grip well enough. Told you. I'm going to super strength that one on in a moment. Yes, that's right, Stu. I'm cheating again. Merman always cheats. And you think he's going to stop pulling me legs because I've told my legs are plenty long enough already. So he's going to start pulling my arms instead. Right, where are we? Get it around the middle. About here, I think. There's the one thing I would love to see on GTX Andy's lovely little helper, and that's so you actually alter the distance you are from what you're carrying. Not very realistic, I know, but you get some idea. Ooh. You get some idea then of whereabouts you are going to your object you're trying to get. Wrong way. One of the problems I'm finding with the mouse is it tends to be a little bit too delicate. You don't quite pull it spot on, and you're doing the wrong thing on the jaws. But I'm not going to try and attempt to do this keyboard. Wrong way, I said. And I always forget which way. Oh, by the way, I've remembered how that laser measure works. Well, guess what I'm going to do again? I'm just going to pull that in a little bit. What we've got on there? 2, 4, 6, 7. Is that 2, 4? No, 6. I think we reckon 9 is plenty for here. For that trailer. We should get a good price for this. We've only got one really small diameter piece of timber on there. Oh yes, I was saying, I remembered what the for the laser measure is. It's Alt right click. I could not remember that. No, I have mentioned before my memory is not what it was. No, I don't think it's senile dementia. My memory, I say it's not what it was. My memory never has been what it was. It's always been bad. I have a terrible trouble with remembering people's names. I can talk to someone for hours without mentioning the name once, and that's not being rude or anything. It's just because I can't plain remember what it was, and I'm too scared to admit it. This could even happen to people I know reasonably well. I do know my wife's name, by the way. That would be a little bit of a disaster if I forgot that. It's simple, it's Mrs. Merriman. Oh, that's better. It's coming apart now, this heap. I think we put possibly one more after this on there, and we'll take this load away. What I shall do in the next couple of episodes, I'll finish selling this lot off. Then I think we will stump grind. Oh dear, it looks a bit of a mess. That's what I said about not having weight there. They should be falling into place properly. But they're not. Which sort of drops of where you think it's going to be fine, and it isn't. That way. You hear me muttering to myself. I'm trying to remind myself which way. Yeah, this is well made. I do like where they've got the what looks like ends of bolts and that there. I can remember back when computer games, the graphics on computer games was either non-existent or so simple they might as well have been non-existent. Can't see if we... Come on, drop off. Now that's interesting, it didn't want to drop. Oh well, no, that's going to be fun. I want to drop that there. Get this thing strapped up as we can. Well, it's strapped after a fashion. We could get another one on there, but I don't think I'm going to bother. Just check we've got 9 here, haven't we? 3, 6, yeah, 9. Because if they had proper weight to them, they would have been dropping properly in position, or closer to it. Take the old Mercedes back down to the sawmill. We haven't quite as yet got a full load of sawdust, or chippings, I believe they call them here. Are we going the right way? No, I don't think we are. We're going on the wrong one, have we? Oh no, we are going the right way. It's hard to tell on that mini-map. It's slightly, like a lot of mini-maps, it's slightly out on some of it. I should actually know my way by now. I've done this often enough. But again, it's down to my memory. Oh, you will have noticed too, or something. I've already started my little mini-series of my favourite maps, and that's from 15 and 17. It's only, I think I'm toying with the idea of doing 6 or 7 of those. Basically, it's going to be 3 from 15, 3 from 17, my 3 favourites on both. Oh boy, look at this lot. I dare not sort of just drive out, not with this load on. Oh, we're away now. Excuse me, sorry about that. I started off with the Old Ridge on 15, original Old Ridge, absolutely original. I'm going to do another one on Old Ridge on 15. I'm going to do one with soil mod on, with my early changes to it, because I think it deserves it. I'm also going to do Blickling on 15, and I'm not certain what my third one's going to be yet. You might have seen all these, or some of these so far. 17 I'm going to start off with Blickling. Absolute favourite on 17. I'm going to do Soft Knot version 3.1. That's Johnny V's take on Synoptica. I'm going to do that because I enjoyed playing that too. It actually had some new, at the time, mods on it. The water mod, to start off. Water trough mod, that was the GTX Andes, if I remember right. Not going to do the Synoptica Not Extended. It was a bit too simple to win at, or to make massive amount of money. Again, I'm not certain what the third one be. By the time you see this, I might already have got one of those out, but I think 17, the other one may. Well, the other one on 17, of course, is or another one on 17, it's got to be Newbie Farm of Riverview Farm by Cavalier Roy. That is also a big favourite of mine. The third one on 15 is difficult. One I played a lot of was Westbridge Forest. That was another Johnny V one actually. I played a lot of that. I don't know if I've still got a copy of it, that's the thing. Alright, let's see what we get here. Oh, look at that. Almost 9,000. Gonna load this up again. I think we just about got time to do that. At least get it started. I'll finish moving these out of the way. I must probably do one more load on screen, and the rest will be done off screen. I think. See what's nothing coming now. Alright. But this is the only sell point I'm going to, because everything I got has been sold there, which is basically wood and chippings. If you think that village or town, I think it's in the Cotswolds, Chipping Sodbury. Don't know why, but every time I say chippings I think of that. That probably proves just how mad I am. This thing is have to work hard, this poor old tractor. I think this is far more powerful than the Ursus. I know I just checked that the Ursus could run the chipping mill. That's all I was really interested in. I don't think that pull much coming up to the logging site somehow. This is another very nice map. I said it before, and I only fell on this because I was looking for something with plenty of trees, and trees which were set up for seasons. Now, I'm not using seasons for anything really, other than to keep an eye on how the year's going. I think I'm on standard a geo. I don't think I've got a geo installed on this map. Don't think I need one. No, I do know that this is the Seasons Ready version though. This is off ModHub, by the way. New Woodshire. Very nice map. And it looks a nice map to farm as well. And I think we're just about back home now. We're at a start load up. I don't think we'll get another load done today. But we are getting things moving now. This looks more and more like a logging site now. A very poor logging site, but a logging site nonetheless. Alright, let's get a few more of these on. I think the big problem I've got here is where this is. I've got a step. I ought to really try and smooth that off a bit so we don't get this sudden jump. Oh, this is a small one again. Oh, that's nicely done. Yeah, very nicely done. Even if I say so myself, and I have to because no one else will. Well, I ain't grabbed that close to the centre. It's not quite so well done. Drop in from a great height. God, don't you admire these people could do this with almost with the eyes closed? Well, I do anyway. And without hitting the side of the log stand. Remember watching one guy who got me really interested into farming sim, and who's who I pinched a bit of his stuff out of one of his videos to use as my channel ID video. That was Mr. Cosmic Knight. Great YouTuber. I watched him a lot on, I think it was 13 or 15, no 15 must have been, doing logs, and he was actually making his own stands and that up. Very, very nice. Must have been 13 I watched him first. But he went on to do 15, and then I think he got married, and now I think other things came about. But very nice gentleman. And I used a gentleman in the proper sense of the word. He was a gentleman. Well, he came across as a gentleman. Someone else is always quite quiet in his delivery. His videos are still on YouTube, so give them a look. I think I still got me under my recommended list. Might be older game now, but that stuff is still worth watching. Mind a lot of people I watched a lot of, they're no longer doing it. Might be one of the reasons I decided that it's just about time to call it a day. Oh, it only just fell back into place. As you all know that well, Cosmic Knight's gone, BP's gone. Shawnee B's gone. I'm still here, but not for much longer. Yeah, there's still something not quite right with that. Like, it's grabbed onto the top of the jaw. There's a gap under these logs, and I don't. Excuse me, I could be wrong here, but I don't think gravity and weight would allow that to happen. But it's better than it was. At least you can do things like this now. I remember on 15 when logging first came out, and I'd done quite a bit of logging on that for my sins. That's what got me so fed up with logging. I hardly touched it since. Until now. That was on Westbridge Forest map. I actually had a field which I planted and started to log and cut, but that's what done it for me. It was almost impossible to do it. This isn't going to be worth as much, this load. You can see that there's a lot smaller logs on here. This will be about £7,000, I would have thought. So what, we'll keep going until we get this one done, shall we? Get this one sold off. The next time we'll have a change, and if I can get this stuff to roll off. That's the other thing. I know we complain because they don't stick to them, but they overstick though. We want a sort of grip, which as soon as you release the jaws, it's free again, not still hanging in there. I know one guy had it right on 17 with his things. He actually put the sort of belt mod in to the jaws. Maybe a version out for this, but I haven't seen it. And if I decided to use well, right. Let it go. Oh, I have to go. Let's see what happens if I come back, go forward again. It's locked in place. So we can get that in there a bit level, that's better. No. And that's gone this time. Plus that's to stop me making a complete fool of myself. That's giants thinking of me. If you believe that, you believe anything. I don't think giants think of me. I think we missed it. You know why, don't you? Because we want to be angled up a bit. If I go slightly quiet, it's because I'm concentrating. This comes hard, you know. Will that? Yes, it will. How many got on there? 3, 6, 7. No, 2 more. 2 more, and we've got a load, and we're going to sell this lot off. And as that got to that time of the year, I don't want to be too late. I got my yearly bath, my annual bath today. Once a year is plenty. Don't want to get rid of all those natural oils in your skin. Oops. Keep shoving it into forward drive at the wrong time. I've got that on my space bar, the directional control. That's great when I remember that's there. But that's automatic for me just to keep hitting space for some reason. Oh, that one dropped out about right. One more. I'm not going to put more than 9 on because I want to just see how this compares to the other one. See if I'm right on the figure. No, I should really. No, I should be clever here, shouldn't I? I should actually end the video and then offload it in my own time. Then tell you next time I was spot on. Sometimes I know you wouldn't believe it anyway. Oh, the other nice thing about this little mod here by GTX, it's got the super strength. I also got the money cheap mod I particularly like, where you can actually put in 1 unit or 1,000,000 units. Not very level there, am I? In fact, I'm not level at all. Let's try again. That should do it. Now, there it goes. 369, yeah, it'll do. I could get another 2 on there easy. I'm actually stacking this a bit better than I have been. This isn't badly stacked, even if I say so myself. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take this as my screenshot. It's just to show I can stack one up. That'll be thumbnail done. Right. Let's get back and sell this lot off, and that will be it for this episode. What's the bet I get lost this time coming down the mountain or down the hillside? Look, I live in East Anglia. For me, this is a mountain. I know for some of you souls it's not. It's nothing more than a hillock. I said hillock. Bit I always get confused on which way we go here. Plus I should put those signs up. Got those placeable signs. It's where the letterbox comes from. Whoa, 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 whoa. To the white mod I got on here, which, you know, gives you as close to the feel of the real white stuff, does really work. We'll go out straight after this one. Hey, nothing else about. You see the way that the whole weight was pushing me down the hill there. It's all I could do to hold it. Hang on, I almost didn't. I almost went flying into a tree. Sorry, Stu, I missed it. These trees are learning to duck and dodge and weave out the way now. Poor old tractors, it's working flaming hard. Didn't think it's going to catch it in the engine. At least this junction I haven't really got to take too much notice of it. Nothing goes straight across, we hope. Also reminds me of that video that Disco made when he got hit by the train. I laughed. Well, he made a good thing of it afterwards. He had several episodes sort of in the twilight zone, I suppose. Never did figure out, or think asking Disco whether he meant to have the train hit him or that was an accident which he turned to his advantage. Right, we'll see what we've got here, then we're going to switch. Let's take off the... Don't need to take the straps off, but I'd take them off anyway. Just make it look a little bit more realistic. Alright, there we go. Oh, we're still at 8,000. That's wrong. 1,000 more than expected, but that's not bad. It's over 16,000, almost 17,000 in 2 trips. Oh, so I turned it off. Anyway, I did turn it off. That's traffic going. I could hear an engine run. I thought it's this one. Alright, I'm going to say thanks very much for watching. If you like this show, please consider leaving a like. If you've got any comments, feel free to post them in the comment section. I try and read everyone. I try and reply to everyone. Sometimes it's easier said than done to do it immediately or quickly. I do try. I'm very trying. I can't see if there's anything behind there. We just have to go for it. I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, I'm gonna say it's Merman saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.